Some episodes may contain graphic content or sensitive topics, while all episodes will consistently feature offensive language and absurd speculations from two opinionated women on a spiritual journey just trying to figure shit out. Listener discretion is advised.
Thank you for listening to Hexhaven. I'm Heather.
And I'm Sharon.
Today we're going to talk about music.
Music, okay.
Definitely a little different than our normal topics.
But music is amazing.
It is. So I'm going to ask you a question just to begin.
Okay.
And then I'll tell you where I got the idea to talk about this.
Okay.
Okay? How often do you listen to music?
I would say daily.
Daily.
Yeah.
Okay. And the reason I thought of this is because I was talking to one of my friends and I asked her, like, how often do you listen to music? She's like, not very much. And I'm like, you don't, like, listen to music in the car? And she's like, no. And I'm like, you don't listen to music at home? And she's like, no. And I'm like, you don't, like, at work, like, put earbuds in? And she's like, no, not really.
That's weird.
And that is what I thought, too. And then I thought, is it just me? Because I listen to music in the morning when I get ready.
Mm-hmm.
I listen to music in my commute to work. I listen to music at work. Not all day, because I do listen to crime, like, podcasts and stuff like that. And then I listen to music on my commute home. And then I listen to music when I first get home and I'm like making dinner and stuff. Because I don't like to turn on the TV right away.
Yeah.
Because otherwise I sit down and watch it.
Right.
And, you know? And so I was like, oh my God, like, do I listen to music too much?
I don't think there's such a thing.
I don't either. I think it's really strange that someone doesn't listen to music.
Yeah, I find not ever listening to music very strange.
And the reason I had asked her is because she has been out of a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they have been broken up, 4 years now.
Okay.
And I think they dated for 4 years. And she still can't get past it.
Oh, wow.
And so I was trying to think of, it originally started where I was like, do you have an iPhone? Because I was like, I have an iPhone. If I could just give you this playlist somehow, figure out how to give you a list of songs that are fun, FU anthems.
Yeah.
I think she needs that.
Right.
I don't think she's done that. And that's why she's still stuck in this,
funk.
Yeah. Right? Because it's been a long time.
Right.
And we've learned you should never tell someone how long it should take for them to accomplish anything.
For sure.
Right? But I think it's unhealthy for her because she still, looks at his Facebook page and his friend's Facebook, and it's just not healthy.
No, that it can lead to obsessiveness.
And that's where I think it may be.
Mm-hmm.
And so my thought was, dude, I'm going to make her, this kick-ass playlist, and she's gonna love every song in here, and she's gonna feel empowered,
yeah.
Right? And I made a kick-ass playlist.
Yeah.
If you need to know what's on it, I will tell you.
All
right. So many great songs on it. And then I was like, hey, do you have an iPhone? And how often do you listen to music? And then I was like, oh shit, she's not even gonna listen to this. I don't make CDs anymore.
Right?
It's not that era, so I don't even know. I said, do you have any streaming services? Because I know in streaming services, which I don't have, but, you can pick some... You can make your own playlists within them, right?
Yeah. Well, if you pay.
Right. Yes. And she doesn't have any, streaming services. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Right.
That's crazy to me.
That is crazy to me. And I don't listen in the car because I'm usually listening to a book or a podcast.
Oh, I listen in the car.
Unless I'm going on, a road trip or,
See, now I'm the opposite. If it's a road trip, I will tend to listen to the book or something
really?
else. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It really depends,
For
too,
sure.
the company I'm in.
Yeah,
If you're with someone that's going to rock out and sing every song with you, then
right.
Yeah, but
yeah.
if it's... It really depends.
It does.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you that. But, we at home, we do the same thing when we're cooking dinner. We have music on.
Yeah.
at least at some point in any day, I'm listening to music.
Me too. Yeah. And I find it super strange that someone does not. So I'm going to ask you like a series of questions just about like your listening behavior, and I'll answer them too because I want to see like where we're at here.
Okay.
On average, how many hours a day do you listen to music? Less than 30 minutes, 30 minutes to an hour to 2 hours, 4+ hours? I would have to say I'm probably on average at 2 to 4 hours.
Yeah, I was going to say like 2 hours.
Yeah.
As a daily average.
Mm-hmm. And then what times do you typically listen?
Dinner time.
Yeah, so me, morning and dinner.
Yeah. Or it's like, even I love that gets off before me because usually by the time I come home, he's already got music on.
Mm-hmm.
So like while I'm sitting there decompressing, like the music is already on, you know?
Do you have days of the week that you tend to listen to more music?
I think weekdays.
I think so for me too.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people would assume on the weekend you do, but on the weekends I'm running errands, I'm playing with grandkids, I'm socializing with friends.
Right.
You know. And, you know, a big thing for me too is I was a bartender for 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
Music was always around me.
Absolutely. And with shooting darts, if I don't have music on, I suck.
You're going to be like, someone put some money in that fucking jukebox, right? Like, let's get this going.
That's why I keep my credits loaded on the app.
Right.
I'm like, if y'all ain't playing no music, I am. Like, I can't have nothing.
Back in my day, there was not an app for the jukebox.
I know. I fucking love the app because you can play at any time and nobody knows who played it, you know? So...
Where do you most often listen to music? Like at home, in the car, at work, at school, gym, outdoors?
I think at home.
Yeah, I would have to say for me, at home and in the car would probably be...
Yeah, for me, at home or at work. And I don't often listen to music at work. But if I am struggling with something really emotional outside of work, I usually put on music instead of like a podcast or something.
Right.
Or if I'm pissed off about something at work, I'll put music on, you know. It's definitely a healing thing.
I totally know. And if it's something like that I really, really, really need to concentrate on at work, I will put music on so that way it's just in the background. Because if it's a podcast or an audiobook, I'm trying to listen to the content.
Yeah.
And I can't focus completely on the job that needs to be done.
Right.
Do you prefer listening alone or with others?
I think with others.
I would have to agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mind listening to music alone, but what I do notice is when I am alone and listening to music, I'm putting on like a YouTube video that's like lo-fi with more like instrumental than lyrics. Like,
okay, sure.
More like relaxing music. And when I'm with others, I'm listening to like the hits, you know?
Right.
Like songs that everybody knows or whatever. So.
Right. Okay. I'm the same. I like to listen with others. Have you attended a live music event in the past year?
Yes. I'm trying to think. I know I have at least.
You went to Machine Gun Kelly.
I went to Machine Gun Kelly recently, yeah. I was just like, what was my last concert?
I have not. I can't even remember the last thing I went and saw live.
Are you serious? Girl, concert week is coming up, and we need to buy some tickets, because when I go... There is something about being at a live show where it's like, you feel plugged in to something.
I'm going to talk about that later.
Okay.
That's something, I think for me, and I love concerts, I think I've seen some pretty great bands.
Yeah.
Because I don't think I've gone since COVID.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the last band I went to see was in Vegas right before COVID.
Okay.
But I haven't gone only because in the past when I went to concerts, I always was like the person that drove and had to be the responsible one.
Yeah.
And I would like that to be different. I'd like to go and not be the one that always is responsible for everybody. So it tended to be like the people that were inviting me to the concerts were always the people that I knew that I was going to be the
I was going to
designated
say,
driver.
the ones who are like, well, Heather doesn't really drink that much,
Right.
so
But
I'm
even,
sure she'll be fine
But I
with
used to
driving.
in my life.
Yeah.
So, and it's fine. It's not like I want to go to get rip-roaring drunk, but I also want to have a good time too.
Yeah.
And it's hard when you're always expected to be the responsible
For sure.
one. So, that's why I really haven't gone recently.
Mm-hmm.
What devices do you use to listen to music?
My phone or my Echo, Alexa.
Oh, okay. I definitely use my phone. I do use my Alexa. Occasionally, like when the boys are here, they're obsessed with like listening to like Halloween music.
Oh, yeah.
So I have her play it. Just silly like kid songs
Yeah.
too for my youngest grandson. Yeah.
Ours used to play Baby Shark multiple times a day,
Oh,
so
gosh.
I'm glad that stage is over.
Yeah, my youngest was into that, but now we try not to ever say those two words.
Yeah.
Like-
don't remind him it's a thing.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Do we got to?
I feel you.
What platforms do you use most often?
I would say Spotify and Amazon Music.
Okay. I use...
Oh, YouTube.
Oh,
I don't know why I
YouTube.
raised my hand.
Yes, Sharon. You may now answer the question.
Yeah.
Thank you for raising your hand.
YouTube.
YouTube.
I actually would say YouTube gets used more than anything.
So, I will tell you a secret at work. I will listen to YouTube through my work computer because then I can have my work headphones on, and then when people come to my desk, they think I'm on a call.
Oh, nice.
I know, it's not the most...
I like that.
And if I'm with my earbuds in, people will still stop and talk to me.
Yeah.
But if they think I'm on the call, they won't bother me. So I do that
That's
to
smart.
be sneaky.
That is smart.
So I would say, if I'm through my phone, it's Apple Music, but it's not really Apple Music. Well, it's Apple Music. I have a lot of stuff from when I had an iPod.
Right.
So
Yeah.
that's all of my music's on my Apple account. And,
Right.
Yeah. Do you use headphones, speakers, or both?
Both.
Yeah, me too. How do you usually discover new music?
I think from suggestions after whatever I played.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
Or on like Spotify and Amazon where you can go to like a specific playlist.
Okay.
And then usually, especially for me because I don't pay for them, it like kind of mixes other stuff in there. And so then I'm like, oh, what the hell is this song,
Right.
And then like add it to my liked stuff. And so that's a big one. Also like friend suggestions.
Yeah. I would have to say recommendations from streaming. Weirdly enough, social media. Like
Really?
if I see someone that has like a video
Yeah.
and there's music and I'm like, oh, that's catchy. What is that? And
yeah.
then I figure out what song that is.
Right.
And then I think a lot of it is really, for me, up until recently, was being in the bar.
Yeah.
Because I was subjected to listen to what everybody else wanted to listen to.
That makes sense.
So I would be like, oh shit, what is this?
Right.
And then I'd be like, hey, what's playing on the jukebox right now?
Yeah.
And then someone would tell me. And then I'd jot it down on a Post-it note.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But that's how I really started to really discover the majority of the music.
Yeah.
A huge one for me is movies or TV shows.
Yes.
If I hear songs on them.
Yeah, actually, like, going back and rewatching Buffy,
Mm-hmm.
I've rewatched it like 800 times. But this last time, I love it because Ash and Elena did the Rewatcher podcast,
Mm-hmm.
and they specifically point out music. They say the names.
Yeah.
So I'm like, fuck yeah, adding this to my playlist. I've loved this song for 2 decades. And
Right.
I never knew the name of
Mhm.
it,
It's funny because probably a month ago, I saw someone post a video of a song, and it's called Me and the Devil. And you recently posted something else,
Mhm.
and that song's on there. I'm like, oh my god, there's that song again.
Okay.
And the song is like from 2014.
Yeah.
So it's an old song,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, I just think that's interesting how music like resurfaces. But
For sure.
back in the 90s, when we had CDs, I would buy like the soundtracks to movies
Yeah.
because you would have a punk band on there. You would have a rapper on there. You would have a pop song on there.
Right.
Because they were truly a soundtrack.
Yeah.
And then you would be exposed to other people.
Right.
You know?
I had a lot of soundtracks, but it was for things like the Rugrats movie.
Right. Yeah.
Twilight soundtrack.
Oh my God. I have it.
I love it.
I fucking love it too.
Yeah.
It's, man, I'll probably listen to that now that we talked about it.
Right.
You listen to it and you think of all the scenes in the movie.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah, that's definitely
that's a good one.
A one that I have. But
the Rent soundtrack, I think I listened to that on repeat. Pretty sure I wore that CD out.
I can tell you the Hamilton soundtrack.
Yep.
I listen to so much. But things like that,
yeah,
is how you explore new music. Mm-hmm. What are your main reasons you listen to music?
I would say,
here I'll give you some choices.
Okay,
here.
Yeah.
Relaxation, entertainment, background noise, focus on studying, exercise, mood enhancement.
I would say all of those except for exercise because I don't do that.
Fucking A, me too. But
That's not the life for me.
And, a big one for me is mood enhancement.
Yeah.
If I'm feeling kind of just frumpy, I'm like, okay, let me get to my playlist. Let me find something. And that's really why I wanted to make that playlist for my friend.
Yeah.
Because it changes your mood.
Absolutely.
Just how important is music in your everyday life? Not important, slightly important, moderately important, essential.
It's essential.
It's essential for me too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what I would do without music.
And some people may think that sounds crazy, but I don't know what I would do without music either.
Right.
I have no idea. Even my camper up north, I don't have cable. Maybe someday I'll have a TV up there, but for now, the whole point of being up there is to be outside.
Yeah.
So I listen to music literally from Friday night when I get there until Sunday afternoon when I leave to go back home.
Right.
And I don't know what else I would do.
Right. It is definitely my preferred background noise in any situation. And I will I have my shows that I use as background noise and stuff, but there is a marked difference between the effects that I get from putting on music versus a background TV show.
Sure.
Even just the mood enhancing part of it.
Right. Yeah, I agree.
And then the other part too that I really enjoy about music is being able to share it with my kids.
Yes. I have to tell you, my daughter tagged me in a post not too long ago. Something about she was at work and her friends were rocking out to George Michael.
Yeah.
And she was like, I am so grateful that I had a mom that had really awesome music taste.
I know.
And I was like, damn, that makes me feel good. Because, if someone said, what kind of music do you listen to? I really can't say, a particular kind.
I listen to everything.
Like I said, I can go from listening to the Hamilton soundtrack to Rage Against the Machine.
Absolutely.
To the Dixie Chicks.
Yeah.
To Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
I listen to everything.
Yeah.
I'm not a very big fan on country.
Country is my probably least explored. But I shouldn't say least explored because I grew up when my mom was with my brother's dad. Country was all that we heard, for a long time. But it just doesn't resonate as much with me.
I feel the same way. I don't feel connected to it. I don't feel it relates to me.
Right.
I just don't connect with it that way.
Right.
And I grew up country, to me, which is old country, Barbara Mandrell, Eddie Rabbitt, Kenny Rogers, Dolly Parton.
Right.
That.
And when it comes to country, I like Johnny Cash
of
type
course,
country.
Because he's a little bit rock and roll, too.
Yes. I very much like the kind of country that borders on rock and roll.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So
I agree with that.
If it's the poppy country, it's just not for me.
Right.
I'll listen to Taylor Swift and be just fine.
Well, she's not even country anymore.
No, but she's poppy.
She's poppy. I love me some Taylor Swift.
I know, me too. But Carrie Underwood is not my go-to kind of country artist. You know,
no.
I need like that deep soul, like booming voice country.
Yeah.
The one that like doesn't sing about his broken down truck or his wife leaving him. You know?
Right. Yeah, I agree. And, God, I hate to say this, but a lot of it to me is like whiny.
Yeah.
And I need something with like a beat.
Yeah.
Something that makes me want to like move and not sway. Like move.
Right.
If that makes sense.
Absolutely. That's why I liked the Bad Bunny show.
Right.
Even though I couldn't understand any of what he was saying.
But the music itself
made
you move.
Made me want to move. Yeah.
Yep. And my best friend listens to country music. Like her sister, her family, everyone in that circle. And, you know, I play in a horseshoes league.
Yeah.
Every single one of those girls listens to country music. So I'm around it all the time. But it is not something that I would deliberately turn on to listen to. I think the only country thing that I listen to is the Dixie Chicks.
Yeah. Dude, the Dixie Chicks are where it's fucking at.
Yeah.
Like, I love me some Dixie Chicks.
I'm telling you, the singer, her voice is fucking incredible. Natalie.
Yeah.
Oh, her voice is incredible.
Nothing tops Goodbye Earl.
I know.
I love that song.
I know. Do you create your own playlists?
I do.
Okay.
But I seem to always revert back to the My Likes playlist because it's such a mashup of everything, you know? It's not very often that I like to, like, keep myself in one genre.
Oh, I do. I get in moods.
Do you?
Mm-hmm. So I have, like, 20 playlists.
Okay.
That are all, like, curated. Every single song I put in there myself. And the Goodbye Earl is in one of my playlists that's called...
Can't wait to hear this one.
Well, you know, I have playlists for everything. It's in my playlist for if I was ever in a coma. It's the music that I want someone to play for me if I'm ever in a coma.
Okay. All right, Max. Are you running up that hill?
Because that's not in there. But this theme song to Friends is in there.
Yeah.
There's like some Taylor Swift songs. It's just songs that I really enjoy.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So if I'm ever in a coma, please make sure someone looks at my coma playlist.
Okay.
And plays that music so I can come out of my coma.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Legit.
Yeah. I love that.
I know. It's really, you know, I have one called My Favorites, but they're different.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm like, my favorites aren't necessarily the ones that are going to wake me up from a coma.
Yeah.
So I had to make a coma playlist.
Love it.
I recently made a playlist called Sunday Sermon.
Okay, what's on that one?
Oh gosh, it's so great. It is all songs that relate to like God.
Okay.
Or one of the songs was from Kate Lay. It's called Blood in the Cut. So it's a little darker take on a Sunday sermon. But Sunday, Bloody Sunday on there. Cranberry Salvation.
Okay.
Faith by George Michael.
Yeah.
So it's just a really eclectic mix.
Right.
Of songs that...
You got any Skillet songs on there?
I do not have any Skillet songs.
Do you know that they're a Christian rock band?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I did not know that when I first started listening to them. I had gone to see them in concert twice before I learned that they were a Christian band.
Yeah. Yeah.
Still love them. They make great music.
Yeah.
For sure. But I was like, when I went back and listened, I was like, oh, this makes a lot more sense.
You're like, oh, I see now.
Yeah.
Hell's Bells by AC/DC.
Oh, hell yeah.
I don't know if you know much about Tori Amos. She's a pianist. She plays the piano, but she has a song God, and she has a song Crucify.
Oh.
Sinner by Andy Grammer is in there.
Okay.
Good as Hell by Lizzo.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Are these not like great songs? Spirit in the Sky by Norman Greenbaum.
Yeah.
Son of a Preacher Man.
Oh, that's such a good song.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think of which other ones you would probably know. Take Me to Church by Hauser.
Mm-hmm.
Praying by Kesha. Living on a Prayer by John Bon
Love
Jovi.
it.
Like a Prayer, Madonna.
Yeah.
I Need a Favor, Jelly Roll.
Okay.
Who Will Save Your Soul, Jewel.
Oh, wow, Jewel.
Yeah, I know. Some old stuff is in here.
Oh.
I didn't think you would know that.
Hell yeah, I used to have a Jewel CD. My grandma gave it to me. I don't even know the name of it. I just know it was like light blue. And we listened to that shit on repeat.
Hallelujah, which is also on my coma list because I think Hallelujah is probably one of the most beautiful songs. I get goosebumps every single time I listen to it.
Mm-hmm.
It is absolutely a beautiful song. Shout out to the Devil, Motley Crue.
Okay.
But yeah, so that's just like
that's
a
fucking
silly
awesome.
like mix
that.
of things. And yeah, my FU anthems, my favorite song on there is ABCDEFU.
Yeah.
Do you know that song?
Yes, I do.
The opening lyric when she's like, fuck your mom, fuck your friends, fuck your
sister and your dog.
No, she says fuck everybody but your dog.
Oh,
and I
she
was like,
does. Okay.
Oh, I like this.
Yeah.
Like, truly, fuck everybody but your dog.
Yeah.
This is like so great. But yeah, that's another like great like playlist. I mean, I really started making it for my friend. There's 38 songs in it.
Yeah.
You know? And then I Googled like, what are some good breakup songs? But then it ended up being like sad, like I want you back.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no. That's not what we're talking about here.
You back.
Yeah. Yeah. So then I was like, no,
we're going in the other direction.
I need FU anthems.
Yeah.
And then I got like suggest this. I was like, ooh, what's this song?
Yeah.
Let me. But yeah, but I always like, and then I have a 2000s playlist, a 90s. I have an 80s playlist.
See, and I probably should make playlists for those because the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s are probably my 3 biggest time frames that I go to music for.
Yep.
And the issue with, like, Amazon in particular is sometimes you get some shit where you're like, what the fuck? No one cared about this song back then. Nobody definitely cares about it today.
Right.
You know?
get those, like, weird ones in the mixes. I have, like, my I Love the 90s mix, but then I also have it broken down to a lithium mix, which is all alternative.
Yeah.
You know, like Green Day and Blind Melon and Bush and kind of that, like, era.
Yeah.
And I also have another mix that's called Hood Rat, which it's self-explanatory. And the Hood Rat is really the most frequent playlist I listen to psych me up to go to work in the morning.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. There you go.
That's my morning hustle.
Right.
I get a great deal of joy making playlists.
Yeah.
And a lot of them, too, are like, because I like to listen to music with other people, especially like if I have people over at my camper.
Mm-hmm.
Or if my grandkids around, I'm not going to listen to the Hood Rat mix.
Right.
You know? I also have a mix that's songs for everyone, and that one has, like, no cussing in it.
Oh, okay.
So that one tends to be more of my, like, campfire playlists that I'll play.
Right.
Do you prefer familiar music or discovering new music?
Familiar.
Me too. Mm-hmm. Is music usually your main activity or just a background activity?
A background activity.
Yep, I agree. I'm the exact same way. All right, so that was our official quiz. I want to talk to you about music therapy. And we both know that music is so therapeutic. Mm-hmm. But I want to just talk to you a little bit about some statistics that I came across.
Sure.
I got this from the California Learning Resource Network, which is www.clrn.org. And this article is called How Much Music Does the Average Person Listen to? And it was published July 2nd of 2025.
Okay.
So it's almost a year old, but I felt like this was the most accurate that I could find.
Okay.
So data from the International Federation of the Phonographic Industry reports that in 2020, The organization found that the average person worldwide spends about 14 hours and 24 minutes per week listening to music.
Okay.
Right? And we said, what, 2 to 4
yeah.
for each day for us? So in 7 days, that could be 28 plus hours for us. So that's maybe about average, maybe.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
This marks a significant rise compared to the beginning of 2000, when weekly listeners averaged 6 hours and 15 minutes.
So it's like doubled.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
In 25 years, right?
This is just 20 years.
Oh, in 20 years.
So this
from
was
2020 to 2000
to
to
2020.
2020. Okay.
Mm-hmm. This growth can be attributed to key factors.
Okay.
So the main one is streaming services.
Sure.
Right?
Makes sense.
The rise of streaming services has revolutionized how we listen to music, allowing us instant access to vast libraries.
Yeah.
And eliminating the physical need of media. So
right.
we no longer need record players or CD players or big speakers or, you know. Algorithms analyze listening history and preferences to curate personalized playlists, encouraging discovery and exploration. Mm-hmm. The number 2 factor, smartphones.
Yeah.
Right? Smartphones have made music consumption a readily available activity, regardless of where you are.
Right.
Right? Factors that influence individual listening habits are commuting. Individuals with longer commutes often dedicate a significant portion of their travel time to listening to music. Data suggests that roughly 63 of Americans incorporate music in their daily commute.
Okay.
Exercise. Boo.
Boo.
Music serves as a motivator, which it does.
It does.
And source of entertainment during physical activity. Approximately 45% of Americans listen to music while exercising.
You know, I will say, and we're ragging on exercise, I think just because it's winter and we don't want to. But
yeah,
exercising is the one thing that I actually do have a playlist for that I specifically made.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can't have it when I'm trying to work out and be high energy. I can't be listening to slow songs.
Right. Exactly.
Or instrumentals. I need, like, some upbeat stuff.
Mm-hmm. You need things that want to make you move.
Yeah.
And I have a playlist that's make me move.
Yep.
It's songs that you just, when you hear, you want to...
You want to dance, yeah.
You just want to dance a little bit, right? Your work environment. Music can enhance focus and productivity in certain work environments. Mm-hmm. The choice of music is often influenced by the task at hand and individual preferences, which we talked about. Mm-hmm. Socializing. Music plays a crucial role in social gatherings or events, shaping the atmosphere and fostering a sense of community.
Yeah. I'll say, I've thrown a lot of parties, and not one of them had no music.
Yeah, I can't imagine that.
Yeah.
Like, no.
We're all just sitting in a room like, so, how was your day?
Yeah.
Fuck that.
I would be pulling up my phone and being like, you want to listen to my
I've done
Sunday
that
sermon playlist?
Yeah.
Or do you want to listen to my FU anthems playlist?
Yeah.
Mood and emotional state. Music is frequently used to regulate mood and emotions, providing comfort, relaxation, and stimulation.
Absolutely.
What exactly is music therapy? So I got this information from the Cleveland Clinic, and the Cleveland Clinic is a nonprofit academic medical center. They're at my.clevelandclinic.org.
Okay.
Music therapy is the use of music and or elements of music like sound, rhythm, and harmony to accomplish goals like reducing stress or improving quality of life. A healthcare provider called a music therapist talks to you to learn more about your needs, music preferences, and experiences, and designs each session specifically for you.
Okay.
They also evaluate your progress each step of the way and may work with your other healthcare providers to coordinate your care.
Okay.
Music therapy helps people of all ages and from all walks of life. It may benefit many different aspects of your well-being. These include mental, emotional, physical, social, and cognitive.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of people don't really realize that.
No.
That it also does help your cognitive abilities and like your ability. It's like exercising your brain.
Right.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
without you even realizing it.
Right, yeah. And music therapy manages things like dementia,
Oh, wow.
traumatic brain injury, stroke, Parkinson's disease, autism, mood disorders, anxiety disorders, learning disabilities, panic disorders, and substance abuse disorders.
It's a wide range.
Yeah. Literally, I feel like it could manage anything.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
What is the history of music therapy? So this information I got from musictherapy.org.
Okay.
The concept of music as a healing force capable of influencing health and behavior dates back to at least the writings of Aristotle and Plato.
Okay.
In some cultures, even earlier.
Yeah.
But that's crazy, right?
Yeah, because from the Ether episode, I think that was what, like 200 BC
Right.
or something like that, or CE or whatever it is.
So, as a formal profession, however, music therapy began in the 20th century during World War I and World War II.
Okay.
During this time, community musicians, both amateur and professional, visited veterans hospitals across the country to perform for thousands of soldiers coping with physical injuries and emotional trauma. The patient's significant physical and psychological responses to the music prompted doctors and nurses to advocate for hospitals to hire musicians. It soon became clear that these musicians needed specialized training before working in medical settings, leading to the development and growing demand for formal college programs in music therapy.
Wow.
And I think of, too, when we were actively in war, they would send musicians, like, overseas to the troops to perform.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Bob Hope was, like, a big person that would go over there and do, like, shows with and bring, like, actors and actresses and stuff like that to put on little skits or perform, or they would sign autographs, like pinup models would go there and stuff. And you think about, like, holy cow, you're right. It is
smart. It's smart. It makes sense to do, especially because that's like the most high stress, you know?
And you figure, too, like, all of those people are longing for something from home.
Something familiar, yeah.
Yeah. Yep. The earliest documented mention of music therapy dates back to 1789 in an anonymous article titled Music Physically Considered, published in the Columbia magazine.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, and you know, I was even
1789.
I've been watching Outlander, I've been watching that PBS docuseries on the American Revolution, and like, if you really think about it, back then even, when you were going into battle, you would gather up and they would play music and dance like around swords and stuff like that, just to get by, just to get people's mind off of the fighting, you know?
Yeah.
Crazy.
In the early 19th century, discussions about the therapeutic benefits of music appeared in two medical dissertations, one by Edwin Elty in 1804 and another by Samuel Matthews in 1806. Both Attlee and Matthews studied under Benjamin Rush, a prominent physician and psychiatrist who strongly advocated for the use of music in treating illness. The 19th century also marked important milestones in practice, including the first documented use of music therapy in an institutional setting at Blackwell's Island, as well as the earliest recorded systematic experiment in music therapy when James Leonard Corning used music to influence dream states during psychotherapy.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Interest in music therapy continued to grow in the early 20th century, resulting in the creation of several associations, though many were short-lived.
Mm-hmm.
In 1903, Eva Augusta, I'm not going to pronounce her last name, established the National Society of Musical Therapeutics. Later in 1926, the National Association of Music in Hospitals was created. And in 1941, the National Foundation of Music Therapy was created by Harriet Seymour. And, let's see, the one that was created in 1926 was created by Issa Maud. So I thought it was interesting that all three of these organizations were created by women.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. While these organizations produced the first journals, books, and training courses in the field, they ultimately were unable to establish music therapy as a fully organized clinical profession.
Oh, I can only imagine. First of all, they were women started.
They were three women starting
in the
these.
1800s and 1900s,
In
right?
1903, it was Eva. 1926 was Isla. Or Isa, I don't know. 1941 was Harriet.
Okay, so in the 1900s.
Yeah.
But even, like, I was thinking today, I could see the current administration labeling music therapy as, like, a DEI thing.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, removing funding for those types of research and stuff.
Right.
You know? I think it's very much one of those things that people are like, oh, that's bullshit, you know?
Right. I think of, too, now that you're saying this, is like all the times, like schools, like they try to take away funding to get rid of like the art programs and the music programs.
The music and
like,
arts go first.
Oh, yeah. Like, why are we doing this?
Mm-hmm.
Like, why? So during the 1400s, three individuals emerged as leading innovators in shaping music therapy into a structured clinical profession. Ira Altschuler, a psychiatrist and music therapist, actively promoted the field in Michigan for more than 30 years.
Okay.
William Van de Waal advanced the use of music therapy in state-supported institutions and authorized the first practical guide to the field. When they say state-operated institutions, I believe they're talking about, like, insane asylums.
Yeah.
Especially in this area, maybe prisons.
Right.
Maybe they used, like, malware music to calm inmates down.
Yeah.
You know, I know
that
they
would
used...
make sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And
They definitely, we already know that they used sound therapy as a weapon.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Yeah, we've established that. Mm-hmm. And I also know that in, like, insane asylums, they listen to music.
Yeah.
Too. Mm-hmm. So, E. Thayer Gaston, often referred to as the father of music therapy, played a critical role in strengthening the profession's organizational structure and educational standards. The 1940s also saw the establishment of the first university training programs in music therapy. Michigan State University launched the first academic program in 1944.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Soon after, other institutions introduced similar programs, including the University of Kansas, Chicago Musical College, University of the Pacific, and Alverno College. In 1950, the National Association of Music Therapy was founded in New York. In 1971, the American Association of Music Therapy was established, originally called the Urban Federation of Music Therapists. In 1983, the Certification Board of Music Therapists was incorporated to strengthen the credibility of the music therapy profession by assuring the competency of credentials for music therapists. In 1998, the American Music Therapy Association was formed, and merged with the previous National Association of Music Therapy and the American Association of Music Therapy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they merged together.
So they merged together and became one instead of having two and then an accredited place that accredited them.
Yeah, that just makes
sense. Makes sense because, man, all these acronyms, it's like really... The mission of the American Music Therapy Association is to advise public knowledge of the benefits of music therapy and to increase access to quality music therapy services in the rapidly changing world. AMTA is the single largest music therapy association in the United States, representing music therapists in the United States and in over 30 countries around the globe.
Wow.
That's crazy, right?
That is crazy.
So the last thing we're going to talk about is the benefits of live music.
All right.
I got this information from soundroots.org.
Okay.
The article is called The Power of Live Music, How Concerts Can Transform Your Life. It was published April 2nd, 2023.
Okay.
So it is a couple years old, but I still thought that it was a good article. I'm going to talk about like the 3 most important ways that attending a live concert transforms your life, right? So the first is the emotional impact.
Absolutely.
Live music can be incredibly powerful on an emotional level because it stimulates several senses at once. Audiences aren't just listening to the songs, they're watching the performers, sensing the vibrations of the sound, and absorbing the collective energy of the crowd.
Yeah. So I'll say when we went to see MGK, there was a certain point where all 3 of us were crying. And for me, it didn't make too much sense until I thought about the fact that I was there with my kid. And seeing him get so emotional. Like, he looks up to MGK, like, because he's so off the wall. He doesn't fit into what society thinks is, like, the proper box.
Right.
That's something that resonates with my child.
Right.
And so then when he's playing some of the songs where he talks about that stuff, like, of course it, it gets emotional.
For sure.
And of course, like, even for me, even though that's not necessarily something that resonates with me as far as he goes, but, like, to see my kid that happy, it did, you know?
Oh, absolutely. I know I took my daughter to see Pink, and there was like one point where a song came on and her and I were both crying, and then it made me like get more emotional because she was with me and she was emotional about the song too, and then you look around and everybody else is like singing and crying, and I'm like, oh my god, like, but it is such a overwhelming experience,
for sure.
The immersive multi-sensory environment can spark a feeling of euphoria and deep sense of presence in the moment.
Yeah,
right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So the social connections. Concerts are especially powerful for building social connections because they gather people from diverse backgrounds and interests around a shared passion for music. They become a vibrant mix of ages, cultures, and personalities, all brought together by their appreciation for a particular artist or genre.
Absolutely. I mean, like, think about it. When you go to a concert, nobody there is asking, like, who did you vote for?
Right.
Or, like, nobody is talking about anything on a level that deep. It's just shared love for this person that we are seeing.
I think the most you talk about is like, oh, I hope they play this song.
Yes.
And I hope they play this song because that's my favorite, you know?
And you leave knowing nothing further about the people than that they all loved the person that you loved, you know?
Have you ever been to a concert of theirs before?
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. The last is the change of perspective. Concerts can be life-changing because they introduce audience to new styles and genres they might not normally explore. Attending a show outside of one's usual musical preferences can be especially rewarding, opening the door to fresh sounds and artists that might otherwise go unnoticed. Which you think of, like, none of us really deliberately go to a concert of someone we don't know.
Except for at Summerfest.
Yeah.
I have watched probably 100 artists at Summerfest that I never knew previously.
But I do have them on my playlist now that I have seen them at Summerfest.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. And you think of, too, like, so you did buy a ticket to go to someone, but usually 2 bands open up for them. So now you're being exposed to someone else that you wouldn't have known, right? Mm-hmm.
Shit, even, like, my first Summerfest, I went with my mom and my aunt, and they took me to see the Bare Naked Ladies. I was 17. I didn't give a fuck about the Bare Naked Ladies. I didn't, like, I knew a couple of their songs, but I would have never paid for a ticket to go to a Bare Naked Ladies concert.
Right.
I loved that concert. I had an amazing time. It was the first time I ever danced on a picnic table. Thanks a lot, Mom.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Mom.
For passing that one down.
That's too funny. Yeah, I think the first concert I ever took my daughter to was Britney Spears.
Love Britney Spears.
Yep. And it was fucking incredible. Like,
dude, she puts on a show.
She did.
I've never gotten to go see her live, but I've watched taped performances of hers.
I'm telling you, like, every single one of her songs, her outfit changed, the background changed, her dancers changed. Mm-hmm. It was incredible.
Yeah.
I don't know, like, O-Town or something, like some kind of boy band opened for her. But
it wasn't NSYNC?
No. they were too popular. They were probably right even with Britney Spears then.
And Justin Timberlake was dating her.
Yeah, so they would not have opened for her. Beyond the music itself, the live experience can be transformative in its own right. Standing in a crowd of people who share a passion for music and a desire to connect creates an exhilarating atmosphere and a powerful sense of shared purpose.
Absolutely.
Right? Yeah.
That was so cool.
That was a cool topic, right?
Yeah.
I thought it was a fun topic. Because I was really like, I don't know if maybe I listen to music too much. Maybe,
nah.
You know?
I still stand firm that that's not a thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad. that I have your support.
That you can have.
I think I need to, like, learn how to make a CD now for my friend and just be like, girl, you need music in your life.
Yes, maybe if she had some music in her life, she wouldn't be pining for a guy that she probably has no chance of getting back.
No, it's not going to happen. They were very different people.
Like, help you move more into, first of all, the present.
Right.
Which music does. Mm-hmm. And then it also helps you get over those negative emotions a little bit.
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I hope all of our listeners enjoyed this episode. Please drop us your favorite FU anthem in the comments or let me know if there's a song I missed from my Sunday sermon.
Yeah. Or tell us what your favorite song is so that we can listen to it and see if we like it too.
Yeah, that would be great. All right. Well, I hope you liked this episode. It was a fun one that we wanted to throw in the mix. You can email us at hexhavenpodcast@gmail.com.
All right. See you guys next time.
Bye. Thanks for listening.
Original theme music for Hexhaven Podcast has been written, recorded, and produced by Matt Shook.